So I'm testing out a new foundation, right? And I wake up this morning and this half of my face covered in itchy bright red bumps. I guess I'm allergic to the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, whatever it's called, foundation that everyone loves. My skin, I like it. It looks gorgeous. My skin does not like it. We won't be keeping that. So if it looks like I'm really bad at applying blush, I'm actually not wearing any blush. My face is just bright red and bumpy. Hey guys, it's Alex here, and today I will be filming what's in my travel makeup bag. What's that? I'm such a loser. I just got back about a week ago from spending about 3 weeks in Europe. It was so gorgeous there. We went to so many countries and just, it was, I'm in love. I can't wait to go back, hopefully sometime soon. It was amazing. It was the trip of a lifetime. And about 2 months ago, before that, I spent 1 week in Memphis and then 1 week in New York City, so I've been doing quite a bit of traveling, and I figured, what better time to break out the travel makeup bags and film you a video. Are you ready? Let's do it. I'm going to start off by just quickly going through my brushes. Hope this isn't upside down. It's not. This is what my brush case looks like. We're going to start in the side pocket. I brought my Real Techniques buffing brush. Looks like that. This is a really nice blush. This is a really nice brush for foundation and concealer. This is the Real Techniques contour brush. It looks like that, and I like to use this one for mostly highlighting, sometimes concealer, sometimes contour. I brought 2 e.l.f. brushes with me. This is the e.l.f. small angled brush, and I use this one to do my brows every single day. It's not a very good brow day. You know, everyone has those days, I guess. Today is one of those days. And I brought the e.l.f. Professional Blending Eye Brush, which is a little fluffy crease brush. The rest of the brushes that I brought are all IT Cosmetics brushes. First up, I brought the Buffing Foundation brush. Looks like that. It's super dense and it applies foundation flawlessly. This one is light and fluffy and soft. It's the Blurring Powder brush, which I use for blush, and if I'm feeling a little light sweep of bronzer, I use that. It's really like sheer finish. And of course, this is the Soft Touch blush brush. It's an angled brush. I actually use this to bronze and contour, not for blush. We have the Precision Crease brush, which is a nice tapered crease brush. Next up, we have the Flawless All Over Shadow brush, which is a nice little fluffy brush that you can do literally anything with. Like, I kid you not, you can do anything. And last for brushes, I brought my Bent Liner brush, which I use to apply gel eyeliner or eyeshadow as eyeliner. It's a good brush. Next, we're heading over to the makeup bag. It looks like this. It was a gift from a friend, so I actually can't tell you. There's a piece of tape on it. I can't tell you where it's from, but it's really cute. It's golden cream and black, and I love it. Right when I start my makeup, every time I'm doing it, I like to put on something for my lips, like a lip balm. But instead of a lip balm, I decided to bring Aquaphor Healing Ointment in the little tiny travel size because it's super intense. It's a lot like Vaseline, and it does wonders for my lips. I have really dry skin, so this helps a lot. For my all-over face, I brought Maybelline Baby Skin. I recently ran out of my NYX Angel Veil, which is my usual primer, and I had this one on hand, so I figured I'd just bring this one, and it works pretty well. I don't hate it, I don't love it. For my eyeshadow base, I brought the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. I like it a lot. I think it's really good. It does what it's supposed to. In case I wanted to do something a little bit bolder and I wanted a white eye base, I brought my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk. And lastly, for primers, I brought my Urban Decay Primer Potion. This one is in Sin. I am pretty sure all of the writing has rubbed off this, so I'm actually not 100% sure, but I'm pretty darn sure. And of course, you've got to have some concealer. So I brought my, oh gosh, I'm gonna butcher this name. This is the Lancome Paris Marquicomplet. If you can read that, if it's on screen, and you know how to say it, good on you, because I don't speak any French, and this looks terrifying as far as the name goes, but it's the creamiest concealer ever, and I love it. I'm in the shade Light Buff. And as for the rest of my face products, I brought this Wet n Wild Coloricon contour palette for contour, but mostly because I ran out of my Rimmel Stay Matte setting powder, and I've been using this instead because this highlighter is the same shade as my skin. Happens. Pale girl problems. And this is in the shade Caramel Toffee. And because you can't leave home without a blush, I brought, ooh, it's upside down. I brought the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder Set in the shade St. Lucia. This is the one that everyone says is a dupe for NARS Orgasm. It's this pretty peachy pinky color and a nice warm bronzer that is not orangey, which is great because no one wants to look orange. Now on to eyes. I brought two eyeshadow palettes. First, I brought my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, which is my holy grail. I love it. It has all these nice, I don't want to blind you, all these nice pretty brown shades and bronzes and some pinks and some berrier shades. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. This was actually my first high-end makeup anything, so it's also very sentimental, and I hold it very dear to my heart. And I brought a newer addition to my collection. This is the Makeup Forever Artist Palette Volume 1. And the mirror is as big as this, so it's really fabulous for travel. I'm gonna hold it like that, so I'm not blinding you. It's almost entirely shimmer. There's a nice matte gray and a nice matte black. But other than that, it's all shimmer, and I love me a shimmer shadow. And I actually technically brought another one, but I only brought this because the shade that I do my eyebrows with is in this one. I use M6 from Smashbox's Full Exposure palette. It's this one right here. I actually don't like the palette as a whole. As soon as I finish that, I will not be keeping it. I'll throw it away. And because we're talking brows, this is my Elizabeth Mott Queen of the Fill tinted brow gel in the shade light to medium. I cannot recommend this highly enough. This is the best brow product I've ever used, and I've tried the Anastasia Beverly Hill, I've tried Benefit, no. This is ace. I love it. It's perfect consistency, the brush is the perfect size, it makes my brows look good, except for on really, really bad brow days, but that's not the product's fault, that's just it's a me problem. And to finish up eyes, I have my Maybelline New York Master Precise by EyeStudio in black, which is just a nice black liner. It's a felt tip liner, and you know, you never know when you're gonna be in the mood for a cute little cat flick, so that's what I keep this one for. And finishing off with mascara, I brought my Maybelline Lash Sensational Full Fan Effect Mascara. I was not blessed when it comes to the eyelash gene, but this stuff works wonders. It gives me about as much eyelash as it can, which is impressive because other mascaras do nothing for me. This is one of the few I've ever tried that have worked. And to finish off, I brought an excessive amount of lipstick. You don't need this much lipstick. I'm telling you right now, it's too much. I don't know why I brought this much lipstick. So we're going to start off with a lip liner. This is from Rimmel. The name is excessively long, but it's the Rimmel lip liner. This is the shade 50 Tiramisu. It's a really pretty pinky brownie nude color. Looks good under a lot of lipsticks. So, and on to the two Rimmel Kate Moss lipsticks I brought. I brought the shade 08, which is very, very similar to my natural lip color. It's a pinky nude, and it looks like that. It's pretty much just a Your Lips But Better kind of lipstick on me, but I like it a lot. The formula of these is so good. This is shade 14. It's what I'm wearing right now. It's actually a brownier pinky nude, but it's quite a bit more brown than that one is, it looks like. That, and I do seriously highly rate these. They're about $5, so I definitely recommend picking some up. I also brought a small collection of Wet n Wild lipsticks. This first one is really, really interesting. It's in the shade Dark Pink Frost, and it's their cream lipstick formula. It's really cool because it's this rosy pink, but it has a gold shift. And the camera's probably not going to pick that up. But because of the shift, I'm going to do this. But because of the shift on the lips, especially when you're in the sun, it looks legitimately rose gold, and it's so pretty. And because I am not afraid to rock a vampy lip even in the middle of summer, because I'm one of those people, the shade Dark Wine, it's also a cream. I smushed him when I was in New York on accident, but it's this really, really pretty deep burgundy wine color, and I love it. And lastly, from Wet n Wild, I have one of their matte lipsticks. These are like 99 cents, and they're very matte. They're kind of drying, so I would be aware of that if you're thinking of picking them up, but especially for the price, well worth it. This is the shade Mochalicious. Looks like that. It's just a nice solid brown for when I'm feeling like a Jenner. Even though I look nothing like a Jenner. I can dig a brown lip though. And the last thing that I brought with me is the Too Faced Melted Liquefied Longwear Lipstick in the shade Melted Velvet. It's this really pretty red. It's quite a bit lighter than it shows on the package. Like, so if you want what is in the package, I would go a red shade darker, because this is actually quite bright and berry-like. It actually looks like this. But everyone needs to have a staple red lip with them, so I decided to bring this. Alright guys, I hope you liked that. If you did, definitely be sure to go down and like or comment, leave a video request, whatever you feel like. And also the subscribe button is down below, and if I can figure it out, I'll link it right here. Right now, if I can figure it out. If not, the subscribe button is down there. Thank you guys for watching. I love you. Mwah. And I will see you guys next week. Or maybe sooner. We'll see. Bye guys, I love you.